Fib.NQ short on the NQ3. Vinny Emini _AlgoBox Pro said let's go. Vinny Emini _AlgoBox Pro said go. Fib.NQ on the 24. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
How about now? Mic check. 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 Alright, new channel, new things. About to bring some heat. Asparagus and a pickled carrot.
Yep.
You so crazy boy.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yep.
Well.
It's on one hand. See? It's on one hand.
Gonna hold your hand?
Yep.
Alright, well hey, we're trying to do a live stream here. You gonna help me out with the live stream, see if we can get this thing working?
Yeah.
We got it on our new channel.
Okay.
You wanna say hi to everybody? Say mic check, mic check.
Okay.
Delta
See if you say mic check, if that moves.
Oh, okay. I take my take.
No, say it.
I take my.
Mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What's this?
Huh?
Is it apple juice?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so let's tell them what's going to happen, buddy. Tell them that they're about to see some of the most amazing stuff they've ever seen. Tell them. Say it's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing.
and tell them we're gonna have the world's longest live stream tonight.
Okay.
Say it's gonna be the longest ever.
The longest ever.
It's gonna be the longest ever. We are gonna do the everything live stream tonight. So this is gonna be a delayed Mentorship Monday. We didn't have Mentorship Monday last night, but on a Tuesday, I've got some to make up, and we got a lot to make up and catch up on. So we are going to absolutely cover everything tonight. We are going to go basically just bring your notes, bring your notepads, bring your pens, bring your microphones, test out your microphone, make sure they work, because we're going to have open mic night. You guys can bring your questions. We've had a lot of questions being put into our channel chat. We've changed a lot of things. We've moved. We've got a ticketing system now. We've got a lot of changes inside of Discord. We're going to go over all of that. We're going to talk about, well, I don't know. I have to assume, even though I'm going to try my darndest to speak quickly tonight and try to cover everything, imagine trying to cover everything we have. I'm literally just going to brain dump tonight. And while I'm brain dumping, also kind of trying to write myself an outline of things that need to be divided up. But if you had one live stream to cover everything that's ever been covered ever, with the most recent setups, layouts, workspaces, 1080p, 4K, multi-workspace, hardware, software, what computer, what layout, what's going on when you first install, where we're currently at. Like if you're on my live streams right now, I've got questions from people asking, hey Vinny, how come when I open up my workspace doesn't look like yours on a live stream? You know, a lot of people already know the answer to that, but a lot of people don't. That there are workspaces that you can go and download, and we need to make all that kind of stuff clear. So I am going to try to lay out my own outline. And what's funny and sad at the same time is that every time I've sat down to write out a outline for all the things that need to be covered, if I were to start from square one to go, okay, so day one, what do you need to know? I inevitably, while I get to like number 15 or 20 in the list, I realize, oh man, there are two other things that should probably be talked about before that one. And then as I get to that, then I'm like, oh, there was probably something at the very, very, very beginning. I should have probably talked about this first before they even start to come in the door. And then I realize there's people struggling trying to get in the door, how to get into Discord. People don't know what Discord is. How do I go from the website? Does the website have the information? Does the Discord have the information? And then we're moving things around. Now, on top of that, we've got some really awesome code. Okay, so I'm going to showcase tonight. I'll probably show a little bit here in just a moment on the semi-auto, which can technically kind of be put into full auto Enigma entry system that you guys are going to have access to if you have joined us prior to June the 1st and if you have the Enigma pack. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the advantages, disadvantages, and I mean, there's not a lot of disadvantages. I can't think of any disadvantages on Enigma, honestly, so I guess it's just talk about the advantages of using the Enigma pack and get the questions answered. Maybe configurations, knowing what configurations are there. And yes, it'll be on the new YouTube channel as well. But I'm gonna need y'all's help. That's why I'm saying, let's see, would this live stream be available after today? Gotta go bartend and let's yeah, it'll be available as well. Yes, it'll be out there. But I need you guys' feedback. Okay, so come tonight preparing some feedback because I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna try to make the outline of things that we need to cover, but you guys are gonna be like, oh, what about this? And that's what I want. There have been people who have been with me for the last 7 years. We've been out there public for 7 years. Can you believe it? Holy cow! Starting to really to date ourselves here. At 7 years, we have been public. Now I'm talking about I haven't been trading for 7 years. Let's see, I was 28 when I went kind of full time, and I dabbled a few years before that. 25. So 25, 43. So yeah, a lot of years, over 2 decades of time. Been in the markets and 7 years out here public with you guys, and our tools just continue to get better. The next stuff that I'm about to drop, let's just put it this way, it's gonna be hot. Now, we've said that before, and every time it has been hot, but I am talking about spicy hot.
Enigma long on the forex.
Semi-auto Enigma. We've got some cool stuff on the speed. We've got some additional filterings. We've got, oh, there's so many things. I can't wait to show you guys what's going to be there. It's going to be great. But yes, taking a little bit of a break. I was hoping to actually do this yesterday. Just couldn't. We had some fun family stuff. A lot of time out at the pool with the kids yesterday, and just was sapped. If you spend time in the pool, you know how it is. you get pretty wore out. But was my first kind of day of reprieve from a lot of the stuff we've been doing. We've got legal actions going against these scammers. That's exciting. I think my last video I told you guys that we're through the appeals process. I don't say we. NinjaTrader Paradise and Rocket Scooter were begging to try to get our case thrown out, taking it all the way to appeals courts, and assuming that they were, I think they were just playing their plays to, my legal defense was like, oh man, they're throwing Hail Marys because they are fucked beyond all recognition at this point. So, they were hoping that we would either run out of money, which I guess they still think that I'm bluffing. They still think I'm play.
24.
Scammers are about to find out daddy don't play. ICT's running off to Florida. Is that what's up? Did I hear he's in Florida? Maybe Ron DeSantis can save him from me. I don't know. He shouldn't have threatened my family, I can tell you that. Let's see what kind of plays we got here left. We've got, it's final hour here, 3:35. Plenty of trade time left. Let's reset the afternoon clock. Didn't get to my 4K target this morning. Still been a pretty busy day for me, but let's see if we can take 5 shots here, shall we? Any questions? Drop some questions here. And let's see. My F11's working. Yes, it is. All right, so let's find some. What do we need? We need to get. We need to catch some cadence here. Did this one go 20 ticks? Control F3. Yeah, that went 41, so can't count that one. One went 31 ticks. Can't really count that as a loser either. All right, so we need some cadence here, but the way that that's snapped inside of the mountain here, I'm gonna go ahead and count this one as a loser. This will be number 1. So we're gonna work through some cadence here. Let's look at the high time frames. So the way I've got my stuff laid out here, it's just more about the number on the Enigma label. The number on the Enigma label, this is the speedometer at the time that it showed up. What was the speed right here?
2-finger NQ on the 24.
And I teach you how to use that inside of our inside of that training stuff, which again, another one of those that we'll talk about tonight. We'll cover I'll just try to cover every strategy that we've got here tonight. So make sure you don't miss it. If you're not subscribed already, enable those notifications. Make sure when you hit the notifications button, select all. Some people think that just hitting the bell, I don't know, folks, it is 2023. If you still can't figure out how to enable notifications on YouTube, like, you really need to ask yourself, like, are you going to make it in life? We're at this spot now. We are at a major precipice in the macro scale of the world right now. It is good versus evil. And I mean, we're going to have to really start using our brains. So if you can't figure out how to enable notifications, honestly, like, you really need to start praying for wisdom. Okay. First thing I would tell you, and even if you're not, okay, if you're smart, I'd still tell you it's probably a good idea to pray for wisdom. But some of y'all, I mean, folks, I don't know how some of you guys wipe your butts. Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing some questions from you guys sometimes, and I'm like, oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord. Heaven help these souls. All right, thanks. Special help from Damien. Damien is a master over here. Appreciate Damien. There's how you do it. Right there. Click on subscribe with the drop down and select all. What's a drop down? What's a drop down, Vinny? I don't know what a drop down, folks. I literally have people asking me these days in 2023 still like, what's a drop down? A little arrow right there, little carrot down means that thing can drop down. But yes, I mean, we're literally having to explain stuff that is like, should be elementary at this point. Really should. All right, hit that drop down. And select all notifications so you'll get notified when we are live, because I get people asking all the time too, like, when are you going live, Vinny? When are you going live? Enable notifications. If I feel like going live, I'll be live. But what's your schedule, bro? You still living in folks, nobody's got a schedule anymore. You also got schedules? People working from home. I mean, commercial real estate is going to zero. World is crashing. This is one of the few places that's still smashing. It is great for us, okay? What's happening in the world is great for us. The volatility pick up. Our people are absolutely smashing it. Love seeing all the results from you guys. But this is a, I consider us a final stand against the forces of evil in the bozo nightmare. Head out. Oh, sorry. My 90s was kicking in there again. With the funky gas chamber. So let's see if we get some end of day speed. Let's see, was that a turning point? Yes. So first line on top for the masher strategy. First line at MACV 5. Low side, same thing. So white lines for the big pivot turns off of mid there. Let's see, I'm set to 24. I know that's not right. Anybody got that off the top of their head? What is the ideal range for Nasdaq this week? Somebody toss me the range off of our Monday chart. $42, holy shnikes. All right, that means big moves. We have 400 and nearly 500 companies reporting after hours. And probably even more tomorrow on a Thursday. Today is, oh no, tomorrow's Wednesday. So Wednesday and Thursday. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Lots and lots of earnings report scenarios, so lots of volatility kicking in. Going to give us some good opportunities.
On the 9.
All right, nine's just touched in on a green dot. We'll watch how this reacts to the bright green dot there on the nines. Speed's at 28, not great. Power headshot on the 7 Smurf dot. Post a screenshot in the room, my friend. That would be fantastic. I've got the room off on one of my side screens here. I can take a look. Headshot on the 7 Smurf dot. He's saying power headshot to the long side right here. Oh, that's true. I'm not in the audio room. I found that if I go into the audio room, let's see if my microphone starts getting jacked up. Let's see. Let me pull up my sound settings and see if it starts adjusting it somehow. I don't know how it magically does it, but all of a sudden the... Okay, so for now, mic's still good. Test. I'm gonna do some... Okay, now it looks like we're good for now. Beautiful.
NQ on the 4.
Okay, hearing the drilling. Got my finger over the cell. MacV has gone to strong sell here. We'll need to wait for a setup. Remember that on our 5 trades up top there, we are looking for 2 winners. Winner, chicken dinner. Thanks, Kyle. Yeah, that's looking real good. Lucky Sevens coming up. Yes, 8 minutes till Lucky Sevens.
NQ on the 9.
Mike's on in Discord. Thank you. Let me mute that. Thank you, sir.
Enigma long on the NQ2.
A toe in the water right there. Nope.
Reversing position.
Here in sellers, I'm going to push a sell into the bottom of that Enigma. If I keep hearing the sellers,
filled.
there we go. See if it's got any legs to it. YouTube wouldn't let me find your stream.
NQ on the 2.
Somebody help him out. These are the mental tards that I talk about. Can't figure out how to enable subscriptions.
NQ on the 2.
Oh, we got a cluster right here. Yeah, gotta close it. All right. Trade one, a little advanced there. Turned into a cluster. I was up there reading the Bomba. Somebody help him out. Figure out how to like and subscribe. It's tough. So hard. That's so difficult. It's very difficult. Life's tough. Life's tough, bro. It's okay, give him a break, folks. He's still in college.
Fib.NQ on the 42.
So Kiwi talked about one of our most recent live streams was AudioBox plus Enigma. Okay, you see the Enigma, whatever the AudioBox is, go in that direction for up to 20 ticks. Oftentimes it's a 20 tick hand over to you. Let's mark out this is number 2. So there's 1, 2. What happens? We're looking for the 3, and then we're looking for the smasher, right?
Enigma long on the NQ3.
All right, we got another green right here. I'm going to take a shot at it. Oh, I'm hearing the audio box to the sell, so I need to reverse.
Reversing position.
Going to go with the sound of the audio box. If I hear the buyers step in, I'll reverse it. Hearing sellers on the tape still.
Target filled.
Target's filled, pulling on the runner, so I'm going to hold it until I see an opposing signal.
DCD.
There we go, that'll work. It's getting crazy right there. Here comes the 350 algo. That'll put me up 3K. 350 algo kicking in right now. Be very careful. Speed's going to get nuts here for a minute. Wait for the lucky sevens. That is trade number 2, and I've got 1 winner on the board. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We need 1 more winner. Yeah, man, colleges are producing dumber and dumber kids every day, man. They're so used to everything being done for them. I mean, they think that their subscriptions work for them. They think that if they just like breathe, that they have value. They're like, I breathe oxygen, therefore pay me. I'm valuable. I tend to disagree. All right, there's 3. Perfect. The next one's gonna be a good one. Off the 2s. Two minutes to lucky sevens. Lucky sevens, one of our favorite plays, is a double enigma into the close. Look at my timing. So we've got space up above us up to the golden ropes. If it keeps up, if not, we got diamonds down below us, so that one's tougher. There we go. Timing looking real good.
By building NQ on the 4.
Should have had that screen open already. Could have taken the break piercer of that 43 right there.
NQ on the 4.
About 30 seconds to lucky sevens. Look for the trap after the 53 minute. All right, there it is, 53, lucky sevens. Looking for a double enigma.
Fib.NQ on the 4. fib.nq on the 4.
Okay, coming up on King timing.
fib.nq on the 9.
About one more bar. Well, two more bars. Okay, touching King timing. Let's see, here comes the King move. Which way is it going to be?
Enigma long on the NQ3.
There's one. We need a second one. I'm going to toe in the water here to the long side. Get my stop up underneath the... Right there.
Enigma
Break
short
it.
on the
Oh,
NQ3.
got snapped back the other way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tricky Enigma. Whoa, that was crazy. Did we just get snapped? Yikes. Okay, that was crazy. We went green to red very quickly. Ooh, that feels very trappish. Listen for audio box for the cue.
DCDMNQ on the 2.
Still hear sellers on the tape.
DCDMNQ on the 2. DCDMNQ on the 2.
Lot going on right there. I'm gonna move my stops into the top of the cross. Bringing the risk in. Yeah, we could pop up. That's a cluster, could be a cluster reversal right here. We've got 3 minutes till the close.
Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4.
What's up, Trader E9? Good to see you, sir. All right, I'll close it out right there at the cross here. All right. Oh, did I get my 3,500? No, did not quite get to 35. We're coming into last 2 minutes here. Don't want to see a snappy pop right there. Gonna close out 3,400 for me on the day. Not too bad. 3 trades there at the end. Some small winners. Nothing to write home about. This one was turned out to be a bit trickier than normal. That's a cancel. Let's see, what questions did I miss there? Did only one trade today. Got some ODTE puts in the morning and smiled most of the day. ODTE. No idea what that means. Kids in their redonkulousness. All right. What else? So tonight is going to be again, very special edition. Bring your mics, maybe test your microphones in Discord. We will have open mic inside of Discord for you to participate in the live stream, getting feedback, making sure that all questions are answered. I will try to, while we're going through it, attempt to put together an outline using OneNote for individual videos to be put together into the future, but we will literally try to cover every topic. I don't know if that's actually possible or not, but I am bracing myself for the 0 days till expiration. Oh, got you. So yeah, we're gonna do basically we're gonna be in the live stream as long as it takes tonight to get all questions answered, to at least get to the point where we've laid out every topic that's necessary with the system, to look at it from a big picture perspective. Wow, you're hearing the sellers come in at the end there. Let me exit out of that because it's going to get really loud.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
And we're gonna cover it all. So if I were coming into this as a new person, I'm going to approach it as a new person coming in, looking at what we have. What's the shortest path to
Enigma long on the NQ on the 4.
what's the word? The shortest way to get the most information with the least amount of time. How about that? So we'll figure it out. We're going to path it out. And I'm going to eventually try to consolidate everything into a list of 40 videos, if that's possible. Right now, our video list is approximately 130 videos. So from 130 down to 40 is going to be a feat. However, those will be there and available for legacy, kind of archived, if you want to know where things came from. But I'm going to be focused on, if you weren't interested on, okay, how it works. If you were just, okay, how do I play the game? How do I approach the markets with AlgoBox? How do I go after it? That's what we're going to approach. I'm going to talk about it in the perspective of, okay, coming in the door, you want the shortest path? Well, obviously Enigma is the one. I'll walk through, I'll start with Enigma, and then we'll work our way back into the other strategies that we have. And yeah, we'll get a lot of feedback back and forth, but I'm just going to come out here and go, okay, if I just needed to teach somebody said, what is AlgoBox? How does it work? We're going to approach it starting right there. And yeah, we're gonna smash it. Whoa, it's getting crazy in the end. Now, no surprise why. Why is it going nuts right now? I'm gonna go ahead and try to pause that music here. Let's go to mixer. Some people don't know you can do this, but you can actually silence individual things on Windows. So I'm gonna go over here to NinjaTrader, turn NinjaTrader sounds down, so that'll still keep the music up. Out of the way. So we'll do some questions right now. What kind of questions do you got today? If you're new with us, or if you've been here a while, things that you may think, oh, wow, is that 1300? BPM right now is 1300 bars per minute being printed. This is earnings after hours. Over 400, almost 500 companies reporting today. There will be big numbers tomorrow and even bigger on Thursday. If you want to know the numbers each day, go into our room, type !earnings. You can also type in !e-report if you want more details. 2 commands to become familiar with. The main thing that we care about, the way that I teach it, is you just need to know, are companies reporting or are they not? All that tells you is, are you going to have more volatility or less? Are you going to be able to take bigger plays or smaller plays during that day prior to earnings? All right, someone asked, do you have to be out of the market by 4 within T, or is there a grace period after the close? oh, John. I feel like the markets really need a serious education. Kids are so used to these stupid trader funding programs that y'all have been conned into believing that there are rules for things. Y'all are looking for rules and somebody to tell you what to do. Like your whole life is surrounded by, you know, what can I do? What can I not do? What am I allowed to do? Who's telling me what to do? It's sad. It is really sad. I mean, that's a silly question. You have to be out by 4 o'clock. That's one of those rules for, again, like you're in a trader funding program or whatever. Like if you're trading markets, the futures markets are, well, it was 23.5. They're not even closed down for an hour anymore. But yeah, I mean, you have a lot to learn, John. Like you really need to go through the training programs with our stuff. But the answer is no. Nothing is forcing you to be out by 4 o'clock. I mean, what grace period? So, I mean, the way that y'all talk is so childish. Like, grow up. Seriously. Like, y'all need to fucking grow up. Really. Look, you're in big boy world now. If you're hanging out with us, I don't deal with the riffraff. Yeah, it's left wing think, man. It is. It really is. Did you vote for Joe Biden too? He'll buy you some ice cream. I mean, he's put us. We are in a very precarious place right now in the world, thanks to Joe Biden and the idiots who put him in power. And I do say it's not just him. It's scary, the people that are, you know, putting him into that position. And yeah, I mean, we're outnumbered, folks. We are surrounded by idiots. But it doesn't matter. The Bible says that 10,000 may fall at your left hand, 10,000 on your right to your left. It doesn't matter. We will stand. What if my mom writes the SEC a note? Yeah, exactly. Can I, what if I got a doctor's note? What if I haven't had my hormone treatment yet today? What are the kind of questions we got here? People are like, I'm scared to ask a question now. I'm not gonna ask a question. He's gonna make fun of me. Yeah, I probably will. I'm just kidding. Get an extension. Any insights into the crypto updates you mentioned? Keen to learn more. Crypto, folks, man, you wanted me to get into crypto? Crypto was a ruse for idiots. It made some rich. That's the whole point. You gotta showcase some idiots making money so that all the other idiots will jump on board. When you would normally be opposed to somebody telling you you're going to have to move to an electronic exchange and money, like they just lured you idiots in. They lured you in. Like, oh, look, see, crypto, e-coin and e-transfers are great. E-everything. And now the government takes over and now, oh, you're already used to it. We'll take over. We'll tell you what you can do. We'll tell you where you can buy, what you can't buy. People who are like, well, that's what crypto's there for. I can buy other stuff. Bro, have you ever tried to buy anything with crypto? Bro. So I just bought out a crypto company. Okay. So that's how we have this current channel. 2 million subscribers. 2 million idiots losing their butts in crypto. But hey, you're used to crypto now. You know how to electronically exchange, and you put your hard-earned dollars from USD. You tethered it up. Ooh, you know what tether is. You know how to transfer your money from one type to another. People who would never look at that stuff in their life looked at it. Yes. Yeah, I bought them, but not because that's a good thing. I mean, I bought them out. It's like when you don't know what a hostile takeover is. It ain't pretty. It means that company's failing, but you're going to save them. So we're here to save the crypto Muppets. Like if you want to trade real assets, you want to trade real stuff, you want to trade commodities, you want to trade futures, you want to trade stocks with a real trading program. You can use your crypto to buy NFTs. You can buy JPEGs. I mean, folks, they were laughing at you in your face. If you bought an NFT, you are a fucking moron. You are a fucking loser. Face it. Apologize. Start praying to God that he gives you a brain. You literally bought a copyable digital JPEG, bro. You are a fucking moron. Most of them don't know what JPEGs are though either. They don't know what a GIF is. They don't know the difference between a PNG, a GIF, and a JPEG. So, you know, you gotta. It's sad. It's sad. It is sad. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. So going forward, be back out. I think I got everything set up. Okay. I say okay because I'm not fully satisfied with my current layout. I'd love some layout help if you guys think we've got a better way to lay out the screen here. Like I have some plans for this bottom, you know, open real estate down here at the bottom where I haven't put anything yet. Hopefully, you know, whoops, way down here. Hopefully some informational stuff to go down there. Not all sure what yet. Maybe you guys can help me with some ideas on what we could put down there, what specifically we would need. Things that aren't clear. I tried to put, you know, some of the rules and stuff over here on the left, but I realized most people today, like, they don't read either. Most of them, you know. Did y'all hear our wonderful senator from Pennsylvania? Did y'all hear him try to read? It was like a first grader trying to read a book for the first time. That was sad. I put the video on my Twitter channel. Speaking of Twitter, make sure you're following me on Twitter at Real Vinny Emini. We will be making that a requirement. There's a lot of reasons why for that, but Twitter is the last beacon of hope in the communications area. Between that and some of the video places, I don't know. I don't even know who runs BitChute anymore. The folks there are locking stuff up. I just saw another female who got debanked. Like the Australian banks shut her bank accounts because they didn't like what she's saying. It's getting scary, folks. It's getting very scary. Prepare yourself mentally, spiritually. Prepare for it. Prepare your families. Collect as much capital as possible and don't just sit on cash. Turn it into something. I'm not here to give you financial advice, but I would say that you probably want to figure out what's going on around you. Watch some videos, get educated on what's happening. The US dollar. If you guys got questions, I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I'll try to be out here more often on open mics. Praying a lot, but we already know the end game. We already have it in a book. We know the 7 years is coming. Plenty of time. You're old, don't have any social media, including FB. Can I still be here? Yeah. Absolutely, my friend. But what are you going to do if I get shut down out here? That's why I tell you guys, have a backup. Figure it out. If you're saying that you're too old to figure out how to create a social media account, listen, man, you're not going to be able to trade either. Let me just be straight with you. If you cannot figure out how to create a Twitter account, you are not going to be able to press the buttons here and make money. Because it's just as simple. I mean, it really is. You can now put videos on Twitter. I don't know if you guys know that or not. You can also monetize on Twitter. So, again, Twitter is no longer just a nothing. Dude, come on, man. We just had Dan Bongino quit Fox. We just had Tucker Carlson, #1 broadcast in America, nighttime, leave Fox. Although I don't know, I'm hearing that now they may have forced him out. Like, this is getting absolutely insane, folks. Absolutely insane. The battle of good versus evil is here. There's a lot of people who think that gold is going to be your beacon, folks. I think that ran its course. Now, I diversified in it. I have some gold, but folks, you can't eat gold. Okay, you can't eat it and it's hard to exchange. So think about it. I'm smart enough to create it, but I'm smarter than that and never have created a Twitter or FB account. I think you're the one not advanced enough. Bro, your logic just failed. What you just said literally doesn't even make any sense. You've already just proved to me that you're not smart enough to be here. So let me just go ahead and to your face tell yourself, tell you to go fuck yourself. There you go. Yeah, time to go sleep. See what you did about the EU central banks. Yeah, the craziest stuff today is watching Trudeau back out. I'll just leave another note with everybody. One of the smartest men on the planet, we got Elon Musk, says that his main source for news is Twitter, and now people think that that's silly, but the thing is the only place to get real information is straight from individuals. Now, you can't trust the mainstream media. Mainstream media is just propaganda from one arm or the other. All social media is a way to track you and advertise to you and harvest your information. Hence, I don't and I won't. Jay Lee, so let's talk about it. So do you don't buy things? So you like, do you even have a house? Do you own your house? How many square feet is it? Is it tiny? Is that why you don't need anything? It cracks me up, people that are upset about getting advertised to. That just cracks me up. Like, I don't want to get advertised to. Bro, you watch TV. Advertisements are what pay for it. It's why you get it. It's why you get TV for free. Advertisements make the world go round. Advertisements help you to know what's available. Do you live off grid? Do you already have your solar generators and your power backups? You act like you're all self-sustained and everything. If you haven't been on social media, then you have no idea what's going on. That's a dangerous place to be. They're replacing Tucker Carlson with the Bud Light dude. Johnson Tucker. Oh. Yo, my favorite thing to do is to go to grocery stores and load up my cart with Bud Light. And then roll it to the back of the store and pick out my steaks, my meat, put it in my other cart. And then just leave that over there by the meat area. Yeah, send the message loud and clear. Let's see. Any other questions? We streamed for 54 minutes, so we have 6 minutes left. Knowledge to create produce, green fingers worth more than gold. You think so? I'm gonna put something out to you. What happens when the sun's not out? How are you gonna grow food without the sun? Have you figured that out yet? I mean, you can. That comes back to my other thing that I said earlier. Well, then that means you need UV light source and power. You say, oh, they can't block the sun. Oh, really? Again, you haven't been paying attention. Maybe you haven't been on social media. Oh, they're working on blocking out the sun too. If you don't think after they fire off the first EMP, yeah, sprouting. But you know, it's funny. You do call it sprouting, but then where are you going to plant it afterwards to produce enough for it to feed you? It's not. Yeah, a lot of preparation. Yeah, a lot. But you know how long it's going to be? 7 years. You only need enough to last 7 years. Say only. It's a long time. How do we know it's 7 years? Nutrient versus calorie density. Tonight's class, great question. I should answer that. I'm going to try to start it as early as possible. I am going to try to start it in 2 hours from right now. I'm going to try for 6 o'clock. But it will be definitely sometime between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. But enable that bell notification. We go out there live. Again, it'll kind of be semi-informal. The crystal spiral timeline. Don't think so. There's a lot of theories out there, but there's only one book that holds the truth. Actually, there's a lot of books with lots of truth, but I'm saying the ultimate truth. There's only one. All right, we got a minute and a half left. Any other final questions? Kaylee said, so what is your trading approach on futures? We approach the markets like a video game, and we have a cheat for that video game called AlgoBox. What do you weigh when deciding to take positions? Weigh. I don't weigh anything. But I do weigh about 215 right now, trying to get down to 200. But you might want to come and hang out tonight. I'm going to do a full layout, end to end, all questions, all strategies. We've got multiple strategies. So saying that one thing or the other, we take multiple time frames into account. And then we look for pinpoint entries where we catch the other guy off sides. And our system shows us all that right there on the charts. And we play the video game. We trade 5 trades per session and attempt to walk away with 2 winners, sometimes more. After 2 winners, that is winner, winner, chicken dinner. My personal targets are 4 to 5K a day. Most of our members that target on the low side, they target $500. That does not mean they're hitting it. I'm saying targeting. No guarantees. And man, there are way too many stupid people around, so there are no guarantees of success. But if you're looking for the best trading platform in the world and the best stats in the world, I have not yet seen better than ours. And that is because the system is that good. What time frame are you using on Enigma on day 2 of having algo free trial? Well, you can kind of see the ones I've got out here right now. Algo bars, AlgoBar 2s right now, but remember we can adjust that depending on the speed. So, well, actually, you might don't know that. If you're in our trial, you don't know about speed and how we adjust. It's just like your car, though, in a gear system. So if you're gearing up your car, gear up, gear down, depending on the speed. So you got your average speed, you got your current speed. Yeah, basically it depends, it adjusts. And you'll learn that, we teach you that. Then over here, my top right chart, you'll notice I've got 3 tabs right here. I can switch between some of the other higher time frames. So I'll get some information off of a higher time frame and then I'll execute on my lower time frame. So we maximize our win capacity and minimize our risk. Is this Enigma chart your go-to these days, or do you have to change your setups depending on the market temperature and instrument? This is my go-to now. Enigma is so powerful. I'm all about the Enigma, the crosses, and the Alpha Omegas. Those are 2 cross types. Alpha Omega crosses and the Flowmaster standard white crosses that you get there, DCDMs and their drawing points. And then Alpha Omega is kind of the same thing. Very, very powerful. Order flow components. You combine that with the power of AudioBox and speed, and you know, it's a magical formula. Market profile, obviously, over here on the left, you can see major pivot points that we want to look for most of the time for targeting or breaking out of a zone. You should always understand, just do in your own work, not trust someone's entry. I believe in first principles. Who cares what you believe in, bro? You're broke as fuck. Like, nobody cares what you think, old man. Coming in here with your, what kind of, last time I saw an old man with an attitude. It's crazy. I don't know social media, so you use social media, so you're not smart. Okay, bro. Tell Elon Musk that he ain't smart. That's brilliant. Nut job. Watched the video on speed last night. Oh, I teach it all. He's acting like we don't teach it, but he thinks that you can teach it in 2 minutes. We have multiple strategies. Hey Vinny, would you be able to go in depth on divergence triangle? Yes. Alpha Omega Enigma. I'm off to bartend. We'll come back and replay, trademark replay tonight. Yeah, we're going to attempt to go over all that tonight. Are you familiar with Sunny Harris, an actual futures trader from the 80s who's still doing it? She's got some wisdom. Look into her. Sunny Harris. Let's see. Don't know. I'm not familiar with that name. Let's take a peek. Futures trader. Anybody from the 80s that was trading back then tends to fall behind unless they're extremely tech savvy.
Let's go back to the fact that I'm a mathematician. I don't really believe in the psychology of trading. I think.
Oh, I love that. Hold on. I love her first statement. This first statement right here, folks, that's you guys heard me say this. I don't know who this is, but let's hear what she just said. Pay attention very closely to what she just said right there.
Let's go back to the fact that I'm a mathematician. I don't really believe in the psychology of trading.
I don't believe in the psychology of trading. Exactly. Now, as far as the math part though goes, that depends on if she's going to counterbalance that with that you balance out bids and asks. And hopefully that's what she means by that. But a lot of people mean a lot of different things when they start saying math. Like people who act like they can mathematically determine what the market's going to do at any given moment because markets are math. No, they're not. There's a lot of irrationality about markets. Now, again, there are irrational numbers. So, you can debate this all day. But from the aspect of, the psychology thing, people put way too much emphasis on psychology. There are some aspects of psychology like controlling it with speed, when to play, when not to play, a few things like that. So I can't completely agree with saying that psychology is completely out the window, but I think people put way too much emphasis on it. And you can control it with something as simple as two things. One, music, and two, the speed. Being able to know exactly what the speed of the market is, playing only when the market is in a good speed and cadence for yourself. And you can control it with that, in my opinion. Quantitatively controlling your psychology is, I think, important. So let's see what else she has to say.
I think you need to set down your rules, test your rules, prove that they work, and follow your rules.
Okay. But what if your rules based on stuff that you've seen in markets and what happens when those adjust? So unless you've got a really good set of tools, does she have a good set of tools? Oh, I'm not questioning whether she's legit, if she's made any money or not. I don't know. But from her trading methodology, where's her charts? Like, if this is going to be just another talk, okay, talk. Yeah, talk. Where's the charts? Talk. Where's your chart? Talk. Where's your chart? Okay. I don't know. Let's go. Show me a chart. Secrets to becoming a successful trader from 40 plus years in trading. Okay. Show me your chart. If you are in 2023 and you don't have quantitative stuff. Oh, here we go. Talk. More talk. Go on a podcast. Sell your course. Talk. Show me your chart. Moneymentor.com. Where's your chart? This is her chart? Nope. I'm out. Okay, if this is her chart, yeah, I mean, this is weak sauce, bro. Weak. And I'm welcome to, look, I'll tell her to come get in a trading competition with me. Put your money where your mouth is. You think she's better than me? You think she can beat AlgoBox? Bro, come on. Let's put your money where your mouth is. And hey, I'm up for a friendly competition. I hope she can beat me. Okay, show me. She got a book, How to Trade Like a Pro. Man, she's got time to write a book. I ain't buying it. Oh, that's cute, bro. That's cute. I've won 5 trading competitions. So if you want to put your money where your mouth is, technology wins. She's developed an improvement on Bollinger Bands. So what? I've got an improvement on Bollinger Bands. Look. That's easy. Who cares? That's child's play, bro. Child's play, bro. She charts my hand every day. Ah, exactly. Look, bro. Listen, it's hard telling an old man to grow up, but bro, you need to grow the fuck up. She's written books on day trading since probably before you were born. Bro, the skills that were necessary to day trade before I was born do not apply anymore. That's like saying that because my dad was using a computer before I was, in computers, that he knows how to use computers better than I do. That's just not true. You have a false narrative built in your head. There's a certain point where things are too old, okay, to understand what's currently going on. Yeah, he doesn't understand anything about it. Yeah, I mean, there's a certain point where you have to understand, like, your skills that, like, let's say that hunter-gatherer, okay, a hunter-gatherer skill, you think that that's, applicable to, oh, shoot, I got to get that. All right, folks, it's been a pleasure. I'll catch you guys tonight. I'm out.